Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I will be doing another Halloween set, and this time I'm really nervous. I probably say this about every video. I'm going to do like a Scream, like the movie Scream inspired set, and I've seen lots of nail art on it before. I think I've done like a little nail art video before, but it was very simple and it wasn't really much. I think I did like one nail. I'll be doing a more detailed version of it, and it will include lots of colors. Now here are all of the colors that I'm going to be using, at least from what I've seen from the inspiration video, because obviously I'm going to use a bit of inspiration for this set. I pretty much have every color of the rainbow, like red, orange, green, yellow, purple, blue, pink, everything. And then on top of that, I also have this watercolor nail gel, which y'all will see later in the video why I'm going to use this. So now that I've shown you guys what I'm going to be using for this video, let's get started on the next part. I already put on some top coat as the first layer, so next I'm going to glue on my tips. Next, I'm going to clip these down. Next up, I'm going to file these with a hand file. I really wanted to do an acrylic application instead of polygel today because I really wanted to use this acrylic. It just looks so pretty. And I'm just like, why did I have this sitting there? I should have used this more. This set is going to be an ombre set, so I'm going to use this glitter and then of course this cover pink. So let's get started onto the application. I know I probably said this a million times, but I really don't have a set way of doing acrylic or polygel application. Well, with polygel, I think I've gotten the hang of doing like 2 beads and a 1 bead method, but with acrylic, that's a different story. I feel like with acrylic, I know there's a certain way to do it, but I'm not a professional, so I just kind of mimic from what I've seen from actual professionals. I really try not to do as many beads as possible because I don't really want to like waste the acrylic. Over the time span, I've gotten so used to like just doing as many beads as possible and building up the nail, which is what you should do, but there's also a certain technique that you're supposed to do it, which I'm still trying to get the hang of. I've seen so many people applying acrylic, like nail techs, professionals, and the way that they do it, they can just do 2 beads and build up the nail, and that's it. And every time I watch those videos, I'm like, how can I get there? Because I feel like with just doing 1 nail, I'm already doing like 5 different beads, and it's just wasting acrylic, and it's honestly getting to the point where I don't want to keep doing that because it's taking up too much time. And acrylic is not cheap. Like, most of this stuff is coming out of my pocket, so like, you know, the cost adds up over time. So even though I've pretty much gotten the hang of polygel, with acrylic I really try not to give solid advice on that because I'm still learning and I'm still trying to get the hang of it. And I know there's people in the comments who are like, yeah, you do such a really good job. For me, I'm a perfectionist, so I really try to like do everything in such a technical way so that, you know, when people are watching my videos, they actually get the right information, if that makes sense. That's why I tend to gravitate towards polygel more, because I feel like you can just keep trying to fix your work and perfect it, and then once you got it to where it's perfect, then you cure it. As opposed to acrylic, you really have to do things a certain way, because with acrylic it's self-drying. So if you don't get the right amount of bead, and then it just kind of throws off the structure, and then you have to keep using the acrylic, and at that point it's getting redundant and you're wasting acrylic. At least with polygel, if I put too much on the nail, for example, I can just scoop that excess off and put it back in the tube. With acrylic, I can't really do that. With acrylic, there's so much at play. I feel like I'm getting too carried away with the talking point, so back to the video. So if you're watching, you can see that I've already put down the glitter acrylic, now putting down the nude part. I feel like with ombres, it's like one of the easiest designs you can do. You can just put down the first layer, and then as you do the second layer, make sure you blend near the middle so that it looks like an ombre. Usually when I'm doing ombres, I like to do the first color going all the way up to where the tip meets the nail. Then when I do the second color, I do it to where the first color ended, and then I build up all the way up to the cuticle area. This is just a really random thought that I had while doing this design. So I ran out of the main monomer that I use, which is Mia Secret, and I used the Too Cute Nail Supplies monomer instead. And I gotta say, this has to be one of my top 3 favorite monomers that I've tried. I usually get a bit skeptical when companies say that their monomers are low odor, because anytime I've tried them, they turned out to be quite the opposite. But with this brand, they stayed true to that word, because it literally did not bother me at all, and it did not leave a lingering scent in my house. And I think I'll be making a switch over to this monomer, because although I do love Mia Secret's monomer, the smell is getting to be a bit much. After I'm done laying down the base colors, I like to end cap with clear acrylic. It's so that I can build the structure of the nail, and also when I'm filing, I don't want it to ruin the glitter acrylic. I'm done with the application, and this glitter looks so cool. Like, look at this. Alright, so I'm going to get started on the hand filing. Alright, so now to the fun part. I'm going to get started on the nail art, and pretty much, like I said, it's going to be Scream. It's going to be like the main Scream guy. I've never seen the movie, so I don't know his name. I've only ever seen the mask. And then there's going to be like a rainbow, and he's holding a phone. Like I said, it's going to be inspired by this nail tech that I watched. Nails by Dev, obviously. And then I'm just gonna try my best to recreate it, and hopefully this comes out well. Let's get started on that. I think I'm gonna start off with the rainbow part first. So of course I'm gonna get my rainbow colors. First I'm going to get my white polish, and I'm going to create like this curve. This is gonna be the base for the rainbow because I want these colors to pop. Now I'm going to place the colors in accordance to the Roichi Biv. So that's like red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, and violet. And now I'm going to draw the phone. So I start off with these two white dots. These are going to be the speakers. Now I'm going in with the purple, and this will be the body of the phone plus the handle. Next, I'm just adding some more colors to the speakers. Going in with my black polish just to add some details. I'm just going to make an outline of the phone. And I'm also going to make an outline of the speakers. Now I'm just adding some extra details, like making this look more three-dimensional, and adding some dots on the speakers. I went in with some watercolor gel, and then I also mixed some white polish, and I mixed it a little bit, and as y'all can see, it made like this milky white gel, which I'm going to use for the shading on the phone. I added a little bit of black and some purple and also the watercolor to give this darker shading. I'm going back in with my black polish, and I'm just going to make this coily line, and that's going to be the phone line. Now for this nail, I wanted to keep it brief. I originally was going to do it inspired by her nail video, but I was like, nah, I'll just keep it more simple. So for this nail, I'm just going to draw a simple Ghostface design, but with heart eyes. Now I'm starting off with the dotting tool to make the eyes. I wanted the nose to look like an upside down heart, so I'm using the same dotting tool to make 2 dots. Then I go in with a liner brush to make that pointed end, which is supposed to look like a heart. Once again, I use a dotting tool, and I use this to make the mouth. I would say it looks like a slender oval, but a bit of a point at the end. Then I go in with the white polish to make the outline of the mask. I'm just going to fill this in and then come back. So now I'm going to fill the rest of the space with the black polish. I originally was just going to outline the hood with the black polish, but for some reason I got carried away and almost covered half of the nail. I wanted the glitter to really shine through this set, but like I said, I got really carried away. So now I'm going in with the dotting tool again, and I'm going to make 2 pink dots and use the liner brush to make the heart. The nails are looking really good, so now that I'm done with the design, I'm going in with some top coat. Next, I'm going in with the cuticle oil. Now here are the final results. I am so happy at how these nails turned out. They just look so cool. I actually was going to put some blood drips on the pinky and pointer finger, but I opted out of it. I thought that they took away from this set, so I just left it alone. I wanted the glitter to just shine through and the nail art that I did. As far as the nail design goes, I think I did a pretty good job. Of course, I'm not a professional like Nails by Dev, but I think I did a pretty decent job. This was really fun to work with, especially with the phone, trying to figure out which goes where with the shading and how to get that phone to look sort of realistic. This set was really challenging for me, especially with the Ghostface. I kept messing up the mask over and over and over again, but it managed to turn out fine, so not too bad on my part. So tell me, what do you guys think of this set? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you wish I could have done something differently? Just let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!